like I said, I don't know what I'm doing yet, and this is me trying to figure it out. Hey guys, so today we're going to try this. Webcaptioner.com. I use it when I stream, which I haven't done for a while, but I thought I would try it now, so I'm going to try to enunciate as much as possible. It's not like you have to overdo that, but I am going to be super annoyed if I watch this and like the captions are all over the place, because it's not perfect. It's pretty freaking sweet, but it's not perfect. So update. I'm finally feeling better from starting medication. It was a rough time, and I'm doing much better now. So I'm thankful. I think the medication's working. I do feel way less anxious and way less like there's a weight on me. So it's good in that sense. It's also been really crazy because this whole time with starting meds and all these different things happening, we've also been in the process of getting a house, and now we have a house and we're moving in very soon. So maybe that sounds like out of the blue, because maybe to you guys it is, to me it's not, but yeah, that's something that's happening. And that's a lot. It's really cool that we have that house. My focus more is trying to get back on track. Just trying to get back on track. I'm not streaming yet. I haven't gone back to social media. I actually took a farther step away from it, and I haven't been on Instagram for a little bit. I've been literally healing and nauseous and stuff, and now that I'm doing better, it's time to move forward again. And to be honest, I'm a little scared. One of my biggest fears is that it wasn't my mental illness that was causing all these problems for me, but it was just me. It was just me not being good enough. And I can't listen to that fear because it's not helpful. I can listen to it in a way where I'm just like, well, like, I think that's something where I have to constantly prove myself wrong and be kind to myself, and not feel helpless because of that fear. I can't let it back me into a corner where I end up doing nothing because I'm just too afraid to move. I don't want to be there. So that's an update on my life. I'm doing better. And now I want to talk about 3 things you can do to make your entrepreneurship less mentally unhealthy. So 3 things you can do as an entrepreneur to help your mental health. I wrote it down on a Post-it. Okay, so number 1, if possible, try to have a separate room or designated space for your office, like for your work stuff. I know that, it gets really hard when you just keep letting your work interfere with your personal life. That's what's kind of a good thing about getting to leave home for work. Like, you get in a mode and then you get to go out of it when you're at home and relax. But if you work at home, you don't get that physical shift where your mind's like, oh, now it's time to relax, because your home is where you work. So I have my own office. If you can't have your own office and say, like, your desk is in your room or whatever, try to get a divider. If you can't get a divider, honestly, like, try to be very particular about how you use the desk in your room. You know what I mean? Like, don't use it for fun stuff. Try to use that desk for work things only. Don't sit there otherwise. Really try to train your behavior and your brain to be like, that is an environmental cue, my desk for work. And then when I leave it, that's my cue to relax. Because It's really bad if you just constantly feel like you're at work. That's not like a good thing. You need to relax. Next, and this is a reminder to myself. You gotta plan regular social outings, or at least just getting the crap out of the house. I get stir crazy. I don't even really like rooms. Like, I am not like a room person at home. Like, I like being in the living room, and that doesn't mean I like being super social, because I don't. But I like having like the open space and stuff. But you know, like, again, like, I have this office and stuff, so I can get work done here and try to very much like separate outside this room with relaxing and inside with like work. I try to keep that separate. But yeah, make sure you schedule time with other people. You know, it doesn't always have to be with other people, but the point of other people is that when you're an entrepreneur and you're working at home, a lot of times it's just you, and it becomes a lot. And you don't want to get into your own head. So please, plan times to see others and get out of your own head. And last one, make sure you're a good boss to yourself. I think that's a very important thing to keep in mind, right? When you're working for someone else, you will work a lot harder and more efficiently and more wholeheartedly if your boss treats you well. In the case of you're at a home, you're your own employee, you're working from home and you're an entrepreneur, like, you're your boss, and, like, the automatic cool part is like, yeah, I get to tell myself what to do. Like, no one else can tell me what to do. But you shouldn't forget the fact where it's just like, yeah, treat your employees well, treat yourself well, like positively reinforce yourself, give yourself positive reinforcement and be like, yeah, you did a good job. Like, it might sound weird and be like, yeah, Trixie, you did a good job. Awesome. But like, really, because the validation needs to come from somewhere. And again, you're your own boss, so you got to congratulate yourself. You got to pay attention to the milestones that you make and acknowledge them and give them the gravitas they deserve. Because this is hard. Working for yourself, doing everything for yourself is really difficult. So you need to honor yourself and honor your work. Be a good boss to you. Yeah, like, be a good boss to yourself. And I think those are, the 3 things that I've kind of been thinking about lately. I will update you guys more soon, probably on getting back again on social media and all that jazz. Be good to yourselves. Be good to yourselves. Make sure you're creating happiness for yourself, whether that means you're going to go out on a date, or you're gonna go out and eat some cake, like, whatever you want, but just make sure that you're actually treating yourself or yourselves. Maybe there's multiple of you watching this at one time. Okay, anyways, I'm rambling. Okay, peace out, bye.